What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Greg back again with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about two fragrances that are so similar that it can be impossible to choose which one that you want to pick up. The two fragrances that we're going to discuss today is number one, Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, and Dior Sauvage. All right, so I'm sure most of you already have heard about both of these fragrances, especially Dior Sauvage, which came out in, I believe, 2015. It was a heavy hitter. It was probably the top seller in all fragrances at that time. Some said it probably was the new king on the block, you know, besides Aventus. And then Prada Luna Rossa Carbon came out 2 years later. And this fragrance was said to be a better version of Sauvage. But today I'm going to give you my opinion on that. First off, we're going to discuss Dior Sauvage. When I first smelled this fragrance, I fell in love. It was a fragrance that I really liked. I really enjoyed. And I felt like it was probably one of the best fragrances I had smelled at that time. With this fragrance, you get bergamot, you get ambroxan, you get pepper, you get patchouli. Up top, when you first spray this, it's very strong. It's very strong, it's sharp. It might not be pleasing to most people simply because it is very potent when you first spray it on. But as it dries down, it does tone down a little bit. It smells really nice. Now, my thing with this fragrance is very linear. It really doesn't change from the opening besides that sharpness. But overall, it's a good fragrance. I feel like it's something that, you know, everybody can have in their collection. Everybody would enjoy around you, including yourself. Now, with this fragrance, they do have an EDP and they have a Parfum version. I've smelled both of those, and in my opinion, this is still number one for me. I don't ever see myself buying those because I just really don't see the need to. But this fragrance is great. I feel like it's something that everybody should have in their collection. Now let's talk about the performance. With Dior Sauvage EDT, you're gonna get amazing performance. It's very potent. You're gonna have a scent cloud around you all day long. People will smell you. Now, I will tell you this, you need to be easy on the trigger because it is strong. The EDT version is very strong in my opinion, so be really easy on the trigger if you do decide to pick this one up, okay? Let's talk about versatility. This one is very versatile. This is actually signature scent worthy. This is something that you can just grab, spray on, and go and know that you smell good. You don't never have to question that with this one. Now we're gonna talk about Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, the one that came out 2 years later in 2017. With this one, you also get that sharpness when you first spray it. It's very sharp. So it can be a little bit off-putting when you first spray it on. But let me tell you guys, this one is a winner for me. Number one reason, it's my most complimented fragrance in 2020. This has got me the most compliments this year, surprisingly, and I haven't worn it that much. But honestly, every time I put this on, I get a compliment. I've smelled this on other people, and let me tell you something. When you spray this on, it is sharp. It does smell good, but it is sharp. It's kind of rough, kind of sharp, rough around the edges, right? But when you smell it in the air, that's when the magic happens. I've smelled this on someone, and I promise you, I didn't even know that it was Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. I asked the guy, I said, man, what are you wearing? He was like, I'm wearing Prada, you know, Luna Rossa Carbon. I said, what? I didn't know it smelled like that. So honestly, to be real with you guys, this was in the back of my collection. I honestly wasn't planning on wearing it anymore. But when I smelled it on that guy and I smelled it in the air, the scent bubble, I just had to pull it out. When I pulled it back out, I gave it another try. I gave it some time, and it became one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection. This one also has basically all of the same notes. It has ambroxan, it has patchouli, it has bergamot, it has pepper. But this one, it is very similar to Sauvage. But I will say this, it does take a different route. Sauvage stays sharp. This one doesn't. It kind of calms down, and it becomes a scent that is just very fresh, and it's just very calming. It's very calming, it's very fresh. that sharpness goes away, and it's just a great scent. You know, people around you are going to love it. Like I said, it's going to get you a lot of compliments. It has everything that Sauvage has, but I feel like it's a little bit easier to wear. So this video is to try to figure out which one is the winner, Dior Sauvage or Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. For me personally, I'm going to choose Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. It's easier to wear. I've gotten more compliments with that one, and it's not as linear as Sauvage, and it's cheaper. I would suggest that if you're in between, like you don't know which one to get because they do smell so similar, I would say go with the cheaper one, which is Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. It's not going to break the bank. You're going to get the same thing you'll get out of Sauvage. But with this one, like I said, it's not linear. It does change, and it does garner a lot of compliments. Just when you spray it on, just give it a chance and let the magic happen. So I want you guys to let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer Sauvage or do you prefer Prada Luna Rossa Carbon? Let me know down in the comment section which one you like. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by, giving me a few minutes of your time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and just tell a friend to head over here to GTS Scents so I can put them up on game. All right, y'all. Have a good day.